Hey everyone, welcome to another episode from Pro Engineering. This just came in the mail and I was scratching my head because I don't remember buying this. And it turns out that I was sent this by a contact at Banggood. And I'm gonna be honest here, I did open it because I couldn't help it. Basic information on the vehicles, steering gear, must be, oh, it's a servo. Some basic info here on the vehicle. Both cars have the same chassis. The wheels and the bodies are what vary. They are calling it 1/36 scale, but as the Jeep and the Ford are roughly the same size, obviously it's a relative form factor scale that they're referring to. It is by Jiabaile. Wow, ages 14 plus, interesting. I just kind of thought it'd be younger. Why can't I open this? Look at the instructions in a moment. Pop the little foam pad off and check this little guy out. Look at this thing. Oh my God. This is adorable. Look at this thing. Look at the detail on it. I'm gonna pop out the little foam blocks. These obviously are here so that the suspension doesn't, get crushed and stay smushed during shipping and all that. Tiny little coil springs. Let me zoom in real quick here, do my best. Look at those things. Wow. Is it four? No, it's not four length. Well, no, it is. My God, it's four length. Look at those drive shafts. Just to give you an idea. Oh, I know. Here is a little majorette truck, just to give you an idea of how little this truck is. Little transfer case. The motor seems to be right above it. Little servo. Man, the detail on this is wicked. It's meaty. This thing has got some serious heft to it. I can't tell if the body is painted or molded in blue. The details on it are excellent. Got the little, this is the bump side? Yeah. Wow. I mean, obviously what they're trying to do is make it look like the original Bigfoot. Yeah, pretty well done there. Man. Yeah, I can't tell if this is just very polished tooling to give us the blue look or if it's actually painted. Anyway, there's the car. Let's take a glance at the radio. Appears to be a charger. It's a USB-C charger. Is that everything? That's everything. Take a look at this radio. Oof, it feels really cheap. But there's not much to it. Let's see how it fits my hand. Great. Honestly, I love tiny radios, and this one feels great. I've got fairly large hands and doesn't feel weird at all. Later, I'll let my son play with this thing, and I'm pretty sure we won't hear complaints. It does definitely have a very cheap feel to it. It looks like there is just a on-off. We'll figure out what the buttons do. Here's our trims. Anything there? Wait, what? 4 AAAs. Seriously? Wow. I'm gonna glance at the instruction manual. I've gone over the information here. A lot of info on the remote, which I'm excited to take a look at. Basic info on how to drive an RC car. Don't laugh. I mean, this could be someone's first RC car. So overall, it's minimal. It really bothers me when companies don't have spare parts available, and that, I don't know, maybe that'll be something in the future. One thing of note here, it does say that mobile phone charging head power. I think they're referring to like a transformer. Here they're saying no greater than 25 watts. So this one here is 10 watts, which is a pretty good sized one. I've been looking at all the other ones that we've got here. They're between 5 and 10. So just be aware that you do not want to charge this over 25 watts, which is very interesting. There must not be anything on the battery that controls that. Okay, and some basic information here on issues. Let's get this thing powered on. There is a screw down here. I did not see a screwdriver, which these are kind of smaller screws. I don't know if everybody's got access to something like this. Where's that coming out still? There it goes. So 4 AAAs, 2, 3, 4. That means between 4.8 and 6 volts nominal. You don't need the screw on this. We have the power switch back here. Oh my God, that could not be a worse LED. So the LED is down inside here. There's no light pipe that illuminates that. So if it's in the daylight, you might not see it. Vehicle is, there's a switch right back here. You have the USB-C charging point, and then you've got the switch here. Ooh. All right, so here the car is on. Control over here. Throttle. Whoa, that's a noise. Huh. Man, this is a really great desktop size vehicle. I'm going to annoy so many people at work. Wow, cool. This switch there controls the lights. It says on, off, so they're off right now. We'll press it up. Up. Headlights. Do we have taillights? Okay, they don't work in terms of the braking, but we have taillights. See, here's the way I see it. If you have headlights, you have to have taillights. That's fabulous. There's this, what appears to be a hazard button. Let's click it. Okay. That's a thing, I suppose. Speed. That is some sort of, let's see here. I'm going to try and give it gas. Press this button here. Nope. Press this button here. Okay. Well, even lower. So there's 3 max throttle speeds. This is the lowest one. Higher. And highest. Cool. So medium, low. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I can give it more throttle now. I have more control without the vehicle going faster. Yeah, it feels okay. Feels fine. These are the steering trims here. Okay, it's out of the box pretty straight already. I don't know what else to say about it at this point here. Let's go drive it. throughout all the video that I took while driving this thing that you've seen, there's probably been about 2 hours or so that you have not. My son has not put this thing down. We really had a ton of fun with it. The quality seems outstanding. So much fun to drive. I think that, again, just cosmetically, it looks fantastic. But the question is, do you want one? That's kind of a tough one. Given its relative smallness as well as price, you would be thinking that this would be great for a small child. Now, while my son is actually 5, I would say that he's extremely delicate with his toys. So this hasn't had a problem. But if you've got someone, perhaps a kid, perhaps a adult who's also a kid, who is very aggressive with their toys, I would tend to be careful. I have currently not seen replacement parts available, and I absolutely do hope that they start selling at least sub-assemblies in the event of some failures. I'm not saying that because I think this is a poorly designed or has a poor quality. I'm saying that simply as a result of the delicateness of this vehicle. This is a very tiny vehicle, it's very delicate, and I think that aggressive play could very well damage this. With that said, I have seen footage of these outdoors. I would not recommend that. Everything in here is minuscule. Getting sand in the drive shafts, I think, could cause an issue. If you drive this through some kind of a damp grass or dirt, I think you could bind up quite a bit in the system. I would keep this away from moisture. Also, the PCB, you can see here at the rear, is exposed at all of the solder points. Again, I would not recommend this be outdoor used. This was a ton of fun, utterly unique, and this is going to find a permanent home here at Ampro Engineering. There's a link as well as a coupon code in the description, so if you are interested, you can find it that way. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and now if you excuse me, I have to give this back to someone.